Shalom, shalom, it's the brother Kadash. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakadash. This is going to be North Korea testing nuclear missiles. Ignore the guy voice in the video because it's pretty annoying, but shit, I just got off work, so I really ain't got my Bible with me or anything. I'm using my phone to record, to pull precept. So this is just going to kind of be like a Watchmen video, just showing you what's going on, because you got to pay attention. That's very important. You see everything that's going on with the distractions with Kanye and stuff like that. You got to be careful, not saying that he's an agent, but you got to watch out for double agents. You got to watch out for these guys, They'll come out and they'll cry, when they ain't getting their way, they ain't getting their family, their kids, they'll cry. And they'll come out with some real shit that's going on behind the scenes, but it'd be a lot of stuff they hold back that they hide. And then as soon as, Esau, their handlers or, small hats give them what they want, things will calm back down. So you can't really jump out there on a branch with them, and then after that, they'll go back to living their life and leave you out there. So you got to be careful, which we all know that all this is leading up to a setup for them to come against us. Because what Kanye is saying, they're going to say, well, where is he getting that rhetoric from? Where is it coming from? And there already been multiple videos talking about the black Hebrew Israelites. That's where it's coming from and stuff. So eventually, they're going to come to the source. But when they come for the source, our Lord gonna step up for us, and we have faith in that. But you gotta still pay attention because those are distractions, and there's things that's happening, like North Korea testing nuclear missiles. The Lord giving them that spirit to do that because they're going to be a part of this world war. The stuff that's going on with Russia and Ukraine right now, they getting bombs laid on them. They getting bombarded, or they getting fucked up. Let's just say that, right? So you got to pay attention, and there's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scene with the cyber war. Things getting taken out. Behind the scenes. China is there's major things going on with China. And in the U.S. pretty much forcing China to have to invade Taiwan, or it's pretty much going to be bad for them. So they're going to have to do it. Really, it's the Lord, because the Lord controls the king's heart. It speaks about that in the Bible too. So really, it's the Lord playing chess and getting everybody ready. So we getting real close. But you gotta be a watchman. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Which is seek the kingdom, seek the Lord first. Let's let this play.
A test could be imminent. So that South Korea believes that North Korean nuclear test could be imminent. So that's the big story coming in as far as the Korean Peninsula is concerned. South Korea believes a North Korean nuclear test could be imminent. Remember, of late, North Korea has testified a number of missiles.
So they've been testing missiles over like Japan and South Korea and stuff like that. And they said the U.S. been flying over there with jets and stuff like that. So it's heating up, but you gotta pay attention and watch what's going on. They saying, what is South Korea saying? Well, they're gonna do a nuclear test. We're scared. It may be a nuke that may be dropped. It can happen. They putting their alarms off, people running to bunkers. They really afraid. I know over here in the Western world it's pretty much untouched, so it's like people have a normacy bias, right? And then what's going on Ukraine? They saying, look, Putin may very well use a nuclear. We need to do this. We need to do that. So it's all this talks right now about these countries that's rivals with NATO, the beast, right? Saying that, look, they may use nuclears. They may use nuclear. So you gotta pay attention to what's going on with the whole nuclear thing. You never know. Those countries may be crying and scared, and then they might fuck around and send it over here to Mystery Babylon. That don't mean that it'd be the end, but things could shake up and society could collapse, before all the rest of them come over here. So you may have like bombings in different places, but we know eventually Mystery Babylon's going to be completely destroyed, But you see a lot of different things, but you got to pay attention to the prophecies. We still got the potato chip. You still got to watch out for that, right? So they coming with that. Now, they very well may nuke a couple places, bring down the grid, collapse society, collapse the fiat currency, and then try to come back up with that system, and that's a part of it, So you have to pay attention to that.
And now South Korea saying that it believes that a North Korean nuclear test could be imminent. South Korea's president's office put on 24-hour standby. So
that's how close we is. 24 hours standby. So the the elites behind the scenes, they know what we don't know. They know what's coming. They know around the time, this date, or around this part of the year, next year or something, this is when we're going to activate this plan. So you got to watch them very closely. That's the whole thing, being a watchman. You got to watch them very closely of what they're doing, you know. So they fucking, if you see them going to bunkers, you see them selling off companies and stuff like that, you see them fleeing from certain different places, that's possibly because they're about to do something there. You know, it's all really being planned. Esau think that he's the one behind it, planning it all in order to get his new world order, but in reality, it's the Lord. You know, the Lord gonna set Esau up because Esau's following who? Satan, but Satan is in control by the Lord. So really, it's all a setup. It's really all the Lord's play. You know, so don't get distracted by this other shit. Like I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna start, you know, putting up Watchmen videos, you know, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on with the war right now. You know, Kanye going on saying something that ain't gonna do shit for us, man, because it ain't nothing you could do with their Hollywood system. They run that, they control that. We ain't strong enough, our voice ain't big enough. It really ain't nothing we could do, but we have a job to do that the Lord told us to do. It ain't for us to go up against them, the small hats. We got to go up against them and take them down. That ain't for us to do. The Lord told us to gather his lost sheep, you know, feed his sheep, you know. That's our job, is to go out there, feed the sheep, keep teaching the truth, and then the Lord, he gonna take them down and make them the laughing stock of the world. The Lord is gonna do that, but the Lord's already doing it, but you just can't really see it because it's happening from the outside in. It's almost like, you know, he's taking down their economy, their power, their stronghold, their hand, you know, but you don't really see it here in Mystery Babylon, because we know that this is going to be the finale, you know. So they trying their best, you know, to get that new world order, and there's some things that's, you know, we can't really speak about, that they're saying that they're going to possibly try to do, and there's some things that's coming. So you have to be watchful for those things, even though, you know, you don't put your faith in any of those things. You just simply put your faith in the Lord, and the Lord going to take care of you.
Big international story coming in. South Korea believes a North Korean nuclear test could be imminent. South Korea's president's office put on...
He pretty much saying the same thing. So this was put up 1 day ago. So, you know, things is happening. You know, with that, I'm going to say salvation to the elect. Shalom.